Many New Zealanders have tried their hand at training in Australia. Some made it, some haven't. One of the success stories between the two world wars was Canterbury-born George Price. His achievements earned the respect of the Australians and a proud nickname as the Wizard. Price was the first trainer to win the Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane Cups treble, and he led the Sydney Trainers Premiership for many years. Price grew up in Canterbury, the eldest of 4 boys, 3 of whom were jockeys. They lacked height. Price was just 4'11", but they made up for it with riding skills. He started an apprenticeship in Christchurch in the late 1800s and finished in Wanganui, which was the heart of the racing industry. That connected Price with Fred Tilley, one of the best trainers of the era. He turned out good horses and jockeys. One of them was fellow Hall of Famer Maurice McCartan. Price was to have a long association with the Tilley stable graduate. Price enjoyed success in the saddle, rated among the top 3 riders in the country for 5 years. He even rode in South Africa after the Boer War. Everything changed in 1909, when Price was invited to be the private trainer for Cecilia Johnson of Hyde End Station. That's where Price learned his trade. His knowledge as a horseman was soon held in high regard. The outbreak of World War I found Price in England on a buying mission for horses with breeding potential. But the call to duty was stronger. Price enlisted and served in the New Zealand Medical Corps on the hospital ship Marama until after the armistice. Price was 44 when he decided to try his luck in Australia, taking 2 horses with him. Within 3 years, Price was Sydney's leading trainer. The meteoric rise was due to Windbag, a horse nobody wanted. Windbag would be the best horse Price ever trained, thanks to the 1925 Melbourne Cup. Windbag's win filled Price's stables. 26 horses were a small operation by modern standards, but Price preferred quality over quantity. That approach helped him dominate the trainers' premiership in the years up to the outbreak of World War II. He won or was runner-up most seasons from 24 to 1939. Loyal Australian owners were essential to Price's success, but he never turned his back on New Zealand. Price was a regular at the Trentham yearling sales, and many top Kiwi horses were sent to his Sydney stable for short campaigns. Cuddle, Beau Livre and Gold Rod spent time with Price on their way to victories in the Caulfield Cup, the Doncaster, the St Leger and many other races. Price would only feed his racehorses New Zealand oats and meadow hay, and he was responsible for getting Maurice McCartan to cross the Tasman. They won the dual trainer jockey premierships in 1938 to 1939. Price continued to train horses through the war restrictions until illness ended his career in 1946. The charismatic Price died in 1950, aged 72. He left a legacy of 500 winners, 33 of them Group 1s, and £500,000 in stakes. Between the wars, Price was the Wizard of Sydney.